Hey, what's happening, YouTubers? It's your boy here, the Flea Market Junkie. And man, I just got back from MGC, the Midwest Gaming Classic, and it was fantastic this year. You know what? I couldn't have had a better time. Rob, the Retro NES Hunter, hit me up about a month ago and said, hey, you know, I rented a room. You want to go check it out? It's like, hell yeah, let's do it, man. I'm down. So I begged my wife. I said, please let me go. And she finally let me go. And I'm just kidding. But she was actually really cool about letting me go for the weekend. You know, it's not something that I do often. But you know what? We did it and it was fun. I had a really good time. You know what? And I got a lot of great games. Not stuff that you see every day. Not stuff that I see at Disc Replay or the garage sales every day. So a lot of good filler stuff. And you know, but besides all the great games and everything that was there, so a lot of really, really great people. You know what? I didn't see not one person push, fight, argue, none of that. Everybody was just really, really cool. And I met a lot of really cool YouTubers up there. And you know, you watch these people on YouTube and you don't know what they're like in real life. So I was a little nervous about meeting these people, but you know what? Everybody was cool as shit. Everybody welcomed me with open arms, and you know, we had a really good time. Alright, so before we get to the games and stuff that I picked up, I'm going to do a few shout outs here. These are a bunch of YouTubers that I met out there. Each and every one of these guys couldn't have been any cooler to me. I really had a blast hanging with you, getting to know all of you. Can't wait to do it again next year. Hopefully we could hang out again. I'm just going to go down the list. We got Business17, Justin. Really cool guy, hooked me up with a great deal on a game you guys will see in a little bit. Collecting Retro. This guy was really awesome. Me and Rob went to Fuddruckers with him while we were there. Couldn't have been nicer. Another guy, he brought actually this guy's already completed his NES collection. He's got an amazing collection. You guys should definitely check him out. Gamester81, man, I was super excited to get to meet him. I actually had an opportunity to go to Retro Rewinder's room and hang with Gamester, but I decided to go to sleep instead. I know I'm a punk. I'm an old man. But anyways, I got to meet him on Sunday before he left, and great guy. Couldn't have been nicer. Grimsy42, another really cool guy. He tried to give me a deal on a top loader, but I went with something else, another system instead. You guys will see that in a little bit. Married Guy Gamer, really cool guy. This is a really great couple, Midwest Retro Gamers, Mo and Eric. These two are fantastic. It's really cool to see a married couple that are so into retro gaming like they are. My boy Rico, OGB, he came down on Saturday. He came with Retro Game Thrifter. Sorry if I just fucked up your name, man. But Rico and him drove down on Saturday. They hung out for the whole day. Really cool. Retro Rewinder, another really cool guy. This guy's from Indianapolis. He drove all the way down. And another guy, he brought a big tub of games that he was just giving to people. I ended up getting a box from him that I'll show you guys later. Sam from the Survival Review. I met him last year at the Midwest Gaming Classic in like Lombard or something like that. And then last but not least, my boy Gary Voigt, man. You know what? I was really excited to meet you. And you know, you did not let me down. You were a stand-up guy, man. I was really happy to meet you. So those are my shout-outs. I hope I didn't miss anybody. If I did, I apologize. I am the worst with names, so please forgive me. So on that note, let's check out the games. These are some games that I got before I left for MGC, like a week, like not Friday just passed, but the Friday previous. And I got these all at Titan Games. They put up on their Facebook that they were putting out 1,000 new games, so or 1,000 retro games. So you know what? I didn't find that many NES games that I didn't already have. But I did pick up WrestleMania Steel Cage Challenge, Tecmo World Wrestling, Super Adventure Island, and I got this game because Rico, the original Game Boys, did like his top 10 in SNES games, and this game was in it. So when I saw it, I had to grab it, you know, on Rico's recommendation, and it is Marvel Superheroes in War of the Gems. So I haven't had a chance to play it yet. I think I told you guys last time most of my stuff is in storage right now, so I actually just had to go to the storage unit today to pick up an NES so I could play this video. Or, you know, put this game in behind me. Alright, now I got a little story about these games. Okay, so every time I go to Disc Replay and somebody brings in a box of games, I always think to myself, one day I'm going to sit in the parking lot and watch people as they come in, and if anybody brings in games, I'm going to go and try to buy them off of them. So that kind of happened this time. I was walking into Disc Replay, and I saw this kid walking in with 3 Super Nintendo games, and I told him, "Hey man, are you going to sell those?" And he said, "Yeah." I go, "I'll tell you what, you go in there and find out what they're going to offer you for those games, and I'll offer you more." So he did that, and I think they offered him $11, so I ended up giving him $15. Okay, so there was 3 games, and 1 game I already gave to Rob, Retro NES Hunter, and I don't remember what it was called, so you have to go watch his video to see what that game was. But I got Jungle Strike and Urban Strike for Super Nintendo, and whatever the other game was, I don't remember. Alright, so now it's time for my Midwest Gaming Classic pickups. You know what, I'm not going to be able to give you guys all the prices that I paid on these because I don't remember. So, I don't know. Here we go. I got Little Ninja Brothers, the Taxi and G.I. Joe, Toxic Crusaders, Rocking Cats, Metal Fighter, and Mechanized Attack. I also picked up Bad Street Brawler, The Young Indiana Jones Chronicles, Ren and Stimpy Buckaroos, and the Blues Brothers. Okay, now this game, Rob hooked me up with. I gave him that, whatever that game was I gave him. Honestly, I don't remember what the hell it was. Well, he had a stack of games and told me to take whatever I want out of it, so I grabbed Fisher-Price Perfect Fit from him. And this game, Business 17 had a box of games that he said that he was selling. So I looked through it and I found this game, and I asked him how much he wanted, and none of us really knew how much it went for. So we looked it up, and it ended up to be like a $20 or $25 game, and he gave it to me for $10. So he hooked me up with the bro price on that. So thanks a lot, Justin, Business 17, you're the man. Alright, now here's a Super Nintendo game that I picked up. I was really happy to get, and I think I got a pretty good deal on it. Well, actually, I paid about market price or whatever. I picked up Contra 3: The Alien Wars. So this is a game that I've been wanting for a long time. You know, obviously, like most people, I'm a huge fan of the Contra series. Although, you know, some of the Contra games have been a little lackluster, but I don't care. I love Contra games. Oh, and I got this from Retro Rewind. Like I said, he had a big tub of games and things, and I found this. I had just purchased the game for it, and when I saw the box and he said it was free, I said, "Thank you, sir," and I took it. It was Star Fox. So it's the box and manual in the game, but it doesn't have the insert that the game sits in. So now I gotta find one of those, but still, it's pretty cool. Box was free. Thank you again, Retro Rewind. Go check him out. And Star Fox. Alright, so the last game that I've got to show you guys is, bam, Nintendo World Championships. I haven't done all the research on this, so I'm not exactly sure when it was put out, but I do know that it was a limited run, and it's numbered 142. So I don't know if that's a high number or a low number. I have no idea. I gotta look into it a little bit. Oh, and it also came with the manual here. So you know, I'm pretty sure that I'm never gonna own a real Nintendo World Championship. So to get this into my collection is really awesome, and you know, I'm really happy to have it for the collection, man. All right, last but not least, this next thing I'm going to show you I picked up at MGC, and it's something that I've wanted for a long time. A lot of you guys that have been watching my channel for a while know that I love boxes, things in like systems in boxes and boxed accessories and stuff like that. And this is a system that I've been wanting to get my hands on for a while. So, And this is actually when I went down there, this is one item that I said that I definitely wanted to try to pick up. So I got an Atari Jaguar. I ended up picking it up on the last day, like 5 minutes before we walked out the door to leave. The guy had a price tag of $180 on it. So I was able to talk him down to $160, and he threw in some games. It came with Cybermorph, but I also got him to throw in Checkered Flag and Flip Out. Now I've played all these games so far, and all of them stink, but that's all right. I'm still happy to have it, and I still think I got a pretty good deal at $160. And it's in immaculate condition. He said it was one owner. He said he bought this when it first came out, and he had it ever since. So really happy to have it. And the box is in pretty good condition. You know, there's a couple little flaws, a couple little dings, but it's still going to look real nice sitting on the shelf. Well, all right, guys, that's all I've got. I want to say thanks again to all the tubers that I met out at MGC. I really had a great time. I can't wait to see you guys again next year. And I'm the Flea Market Junkie, and I'm signing out. I'll catch you on the flip side.